So let's just start over.
No. No.
Huh?
Let's just get it done.
Well, we gotta have an intro still, so we gotta start it off. Or just start right now.
Yeah, we're gonna do it from there.
Alright. Hey guys.
What's up, guys?
So today we decided to do the part 2 of basically, was it how we met? And we ended it with saying basically, did we cheat on our exes to get together with each other? So I guess we'll tell that story today. You want to start? I want to start. What you want to do?
It doesn't matter. You can go, and I just come
in a little bit. Okay. Alright, so did we cheat on our exes? Technically, no, we did not.
You did.
How did I?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Why would you say that? Listen to the story. I don't know what Derek is talking about. Okay, so we both were in relationships that were, I think I was in a 4-year relationship prior to this relationship, and he was in a, was it 3-year relationship. And so it was the weirdest thing how they both happened to, like, our relationships went sour at the same time. And we would, Derek was more so reaching out to me for for advice, but that's the truth. Like, for advice, he was telling me.
It was more of a, what did you think?
What do I think? Okay.
A woman's perspective.
Listening to my perspective. Okay,
yeah.
So he was kind of reaching out, talking about what he was going through. And like I said in the other video, me still trying to be real private about the situation. I was
She
more
act like
so,
everything was perfect, like wasn't nothing going wrong. And you, if you know Shalah, you know something's going wrong. So
yes, so I was saying I was good. Mind you guys, I was living in Florida. I had moved to Tampa, Florida.
Oh, you missed the part.
What?
Right before you moved, he was like, what was that?
I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
So I moved to Tampa, Florida, and I moved there because that's where my guy at the time was living, and we felt like it was already pretty rocky with us, and we felt like, okay, maybe we need to be in the same city, because we had dated through college, met each other in college, and we were like, okay, maybe we need to get back in the same place to be together to see if things could work. Me, I had so many questions, so many fears and everything prior to moving to Tampa. But I was determined to see if it could work, and I also wanted to move to a new city. So Derek and I had talked previously before I left, and I had mentioned, what did I say?
So this is what happened. It was, what, Christmas time. I talked to you in Christmas time. Right before New Year's, I think.
Because I left the first of the year.
Yep. So it was like the second week of January. You was going to Florida. Shalah had hit me up, asked me how I was been doing and things like that, and I was like, yeah, I was just at home for Christmas, and you know, I was there by myself or whatever. I let her know that. She was like, oh, why you didn't tell me? And I was like, I didn't know I was supposed to tell you that. But
because he tried not to reach out to me, because it did cause issues, because my ex used to have my phone and stuff like that. So he tried to be respectful and not reach out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm always respectful. I don't do the talk to another, like knowing a girl got a girlfriend and then try and talk to her. I don't do that. It's just not me. That's not a man.
Yes,
it's just my thing. So back to what I was saying. Man, God.
We looking at the lens, not the
back to what I'm saying.
Okay.
She had hit me up, was asking, you know, was I home for? Did I come home for Christmas? Which she heard through. It's my best friend cousin. Her name is Brittany, which is her cousin. I always kept her in the loop of what was going on in my life. So she actually had been talking to her. She knew I was at home. So she said, what was it, New Year's time? It was like New Year's. Yeah, matter of fact, it was on New Year's when she wanted to go have dinner with me. Yeah, me. Yeah, she hit me up saying she wanted to go to dinner with me. Yeah. The gift of gab, like I once said. But back to the story. So I was like, yeah, I come home. I come home for New Year's. I was coming back. I had just purchased a new vehicle. I need to get some stuff done to it.
And dinner as friends, remember? It was no, but seriously,
it was.
I don't want my reputation to be a cheater. Like dinner, he's not making it clear. It was dinner as friends. We were really good friends. Like seriously, it was no mess off type of stuff.
Nah, but she trying to make it. But we did like each other. Yeah. It was always like puppy love from back in 8th grade. So let's just, you know, we're gonna tell them that too. But for real. So came back home. My girlfriend ended up coming back. I was getting some stereo done to my vehicle.
And this man, I forgot. This man asked me, could I come pick him up because he was getting some stuff done. While he was getting some stuff done to your truck or something, knowing that the girl was in town. And I'm like, Derek, are you really gonna play me like this? Like, do you really think that I am the type of woman that's going to come and pick you up knowing that little mama is in town? You know it wasn't going. And I was so upset. And what did I say? No? Did I say no? Like, what did I say? Because I know that was my reaction.
You don't tell me no, so you was like,
what,
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I did. I don't think that's a good idea.
You didn't say no?
That's no.
No.
Because that's not a good idea.
No is no.
Okay, dear. Alright.
You don't tell me no.
Anyways, so let me move the story back up because I know it's probably getting a little confusing. I moved to Florida, talked to Derek prior to going to Florida, told him I wasn't confident about the decision. However, I was willing to try the move to see if my previous relationship could work, and I was thrilled about the opportunity to move to Tampa. I think more Tampa than anything, because I wanted to move, and who wouldn't want to live in Tampa, Florida? So yes, I got there. I stayed. I didn't stay a year. Did I stay a year?
Yeah.
I stayed. Yeah, I think I stayed. Yeah, I did, because the lease. Yeah, I stayed a year, y'all. While I was there, it was just really challenging. It was obviously it was not the right move to make. I should have went with my first mind.
I told her that.
And he did. I should have went with my first mind. And while I was there, I felt very alone. It was a really hard time in my life, and I was just telling Derek the other day, I'll think about me being there and kind of being in that city alone, and it just gives me so many chills to think like I was really there alone. And I'm a kind of scary type person, and we watch a lot of ID channel and stuff like that. So me thinking of and looking at the stuff that we're watching and like, wow, that could have happened to me, because not only I really didn't live in Tampa, I really lived on the outskirts of Tampa, and I lived in this little island called Anna Marie Island, and it's like a really small little area with retired more Caucasian people than anything. It wasn't a lot of people that looked like me there. So I felt kind of alone, and I was just really sad, and it got to the point to where I was tired of being alone there, because you hear me saying alone a lot because you see the relationship did not work. So I was spending a lot of time by myself, and Derek and I just kind of bonded in that time, closer to the end, definitely a couple months before I just decided to come on back home. And he was dealing with what he had going on, and we were just talking every day, like all night, ready to get off work so I could talk to him. We had a routine of this, and I think we did. We did. I would go work out, then I'll wait on him to.
You forgot to say, like, so I had moved back home.
Oh yeah, okay.
So what happened with me? We ended up breaking up. Well, we didn't break up. So what happened? I moved back, I relocated. I was living in Athens, Tennessee, where I had graduated from. Was living out there. Wasn't a good decision. Made me a better person, better man, you know, things like that. But honestly, it wasn't a good decision for me. But I ended up moving back home. I was home for maybe about 2 weeks, and I kind of called the quits on everything. So around that time, that's when we started making our routines of talking every day, and we knowing what each other is doing and things like that. Then she was making Memphis trips from Florida all the time.
I was catching flights. I was coming home like every other weekend. Mind you, when I was there in Florida, I never came home. Like, I just was thugging it out. I was just really trying to make it work. And I got so sad, and then we started talking, so I did. My mom started becoming very worried about me, and she was just like, okay, well, she was wanting me to come home. Me, I'm like, no, I'm still under this lease in this apartment. I can at least stay till it gets done. And I'm sure y'all are wondering, like, well, what was his girlfriend saying in the midst of all of this? What was your boyfriend saying in the midst of all of this? Did they know? Were there questions about if y'all were talking to other people? Well, I can speak for me with my guy. He, like I said, he was from Tampa, and so we lived on the outskirts of Tampa together. So he was still more so with his mom. When we got to the point of where we were done, probably about 3 months prior to me making the decision to come home, he had already been like not even living there. And I just didn't think it was a good idea for us to be around each other because it got so toxic. And so he wasn't even there, so it wasn't like I'm in the house sneaking on the phone or, you know, trying to talk to Derek. I was, like I said, I was living by myself. And with him, how was it with you when we didn't really have the conversation you said till you moved home?
Yeah, we didn't really just like start till I moved back home. But I mean, we was periodically, when I was living up there, we would talk from time to time, but it wasn't serious as it, you know, it had gotten when I moved back home.
Because even when y'all were still living together though, right, it was like no conversation, it was tension in the household, right?
Yeah, but it was kind of like a thing where, I don't know how to explain it, like, you know how some people could think everything is okay, but it's not okay?
Yeah,
so
ignoring the obvious.
Yeah, it was that type of thing. And, you know, you get tired of saying the same thing and no different results. So, hey.
And I think we were both, like, we're same age, and I know women can sometimes, you can get real comfortable and be like, I don't want to start all over again, like I'm just gonna stay in this and it'll get better. But I don't know, I just knew I was supposed to be happier than I was, and I was a little nervous about, I didn't want it to be when Derek and I were talking as though we were crutches for each other, because we were both going through like ending long relationships, and being that we had such a precious type of relationship regardless, I didn't want our emotions of trying to possibly get over the previous person, or just the wanting of having a companion around. I didn't want that to ruin our good friendship. So I was very nervous about it, you know, and I was telling myself, Shayla, you may not be doing the right thing. You're literally jumping into something else. Like, what if this doesn't work out like we would want it to? How awkward is that going to be for the friendship, you know? Because we always, like we said, had this relationship where we were friends. It was always like a little puppy love, smiling at each other, but it was like an opportunity that wasn't like explored in depth. Like, we didn't really try to be together. So the thought of us coming from long relationships and coming to one another, it was an exciting thought, but also a very scary thought as well. But we went in full force. I moved home. I was ready to go. I could not wait till I was officially back in Memphis, because he was already there. And when I tell you, like, we had so much fun. Like, that was a lit summer. It was the summer, right?
Yeah, it was the summertime.
It was the summer.
When you come back?
I came back.
You going back around my birthday time?
No, because I remember y'all going out and I was in the apartment in Florida. I think I came like a couple weeks after that.
Yeah, you did.
Because
yeah, you came close to like the end of June.
Okay, yeah, end of June, because we had actually started filming the show in August, and I was back in Memphis. So yeah, so I was back. We were back together in Memphis, and we had a ball. We had a ball, and we still do have a ball. Now I will say, we definitely run into our issues, and we hit our year mark of—
She crazy. She's crazy.
Y'all know I ain't crazy.
She crazy.
We hit our year mark of being together in November, but like I said, it doesn't feel like it because we've been knowing each other and, you know, just kind of interacting with each other for so long. But technically, it's only been a little over a year for us. But no, I don't think I cheated. With you guys hearing the stories, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Derek cheated? I don't. I just, cause I'm big on when you do stuff like that, oh, you're going to get it back. So my intentions were always pure, always genuine, and I knew that I was done in my relationship, and I know my partner knew as well, and I think it was the same for him.
So you knew back in January too?
Huh?
You knew back in January?
What you mean in January? When I went? When I took off to go to Florida? No, I don't know. I'm saying we knew at that point. No, I didn't take off knowing that the relationship was over, but I took off knowing that we had some issues that I was willing to try to work on. So. But
you want to have dinner with me?
So are you really trying to like?
So guys, we're gonna close out on.
No. What? But anyways, so yes, let us know what you think. But I'm happy that things happened the way that they did. It was, to me, it was perfect timing. We made great moves because we still here rocking, and we plan to rock till the wheels fall off. So, yeah. So we're going to see. But this is in no way a video to bash previous relationships. That's not what we do. That's not how we roll. It's all positive energy and positive vibes over here with us. So yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this story time part 2. No, we ain't cheap. All right, guys. Peace.